I met a gypsy.
Well, we'll watch. Let's skip Cam's run. We don't have to watch it. We don't have to make him watch himself get fucking.
Keep your eyes open.
I was pumped on the 3 at the top.
Let's watch the 3 at the top.
That's good.
That the live angle. My filmer Rafe crushed it for my vlog, but this angle is kind of
Little
basic. But I steezed it out pretty good.
Yeah.
I was pumped on it.
But
This was pretty fun actually. That how it's all rutted and shit, and like really soft.
Felt Big Mountain.
Yeah. Southwick section.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, see the windsock just blowing sideways, and it's like
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
that's where it sends me.
Yeah.
Just enough.
So then, how long have we got break? So go back, roll your cursor over where it is right now.
This is something that I really hope that they correct too.
Well, yeah.
After I ate shit, I'm obviously not watching them, but finding out people that were just blowing me up like crazy. Like, what happened? What happened? No, they didn't update anyone on anything. He's stable and that's it, and then they immediately go back to Sal and he's just was obviously directed to not even talk about it, Like last time we left, Cam, this happened, he was care flighted and so far here's an update. Like that's the worst thing you could do. Just bury your head in the sand and just forget about it. Oh, no, we don't talk about that crash anymore.
Show must go on.
Yeah.
That's all I think about. It's kind of wild.
Dude, I was super bummed to see that. There was no update. And I think in the past they've done a better job here and there, but then there's miscommunication with Paul, someone saying it was just a broken leg when he was obviously paralyzed. Like, keep riding, it's just a broken leg. So I think they got a lot of backlash for that. But then we just say nothing. We just don't do anything.
Because, when did you know you were okay?
I didn't know that I had that it wasn't my back. That found out after the X-ray. It was only an hour and a half after that, probably an hour, because it got me out of there within a half hour, and then into an X-ray probably within an hour of crashing. Honestly,
yeah.
And then that's far before the live feed resumed.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, because
bit bummed they didn't keep anyone updated and just cut screen.
Yeah.
Is he dead? Does he fucking die?
Yeah.
Did you see what I crashed? There were people were making YouTubes of Kyle Strait dies at Rampage.
No shit.
Yeah, just taking images off of your Instagram or off of photos and just he's dead.
Dude, AI shit.
You're just what?
That's fucking gnarly. Well, Berriman told me that you're all good.
Oh, okay.
So someone told Berriman, and yeah, he's like, no, he's fine. I think it's ribs and a lung. And I was like, oh, that's good.
Yeah,
this is great.
Considering, right?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, I've never heard of anyone really breaking ribs along the spine. I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure that the first thing I hit was a cliff and it compressed them and broke kind of just
just
and they popped on the back.
Yeah.
But they were all right next to the spine. So I'm not fucking moving. I couldn't breathe anyway, but just I'm not moving because this is 100% my spine. It's all coming from right in my T whatever area, excruciating pain right on the spine. Of course, it's broken back, right? Super fortunate after that. It's just ribs, and they'll heal fine. And the lung was stabilized after an hour-ish, maybe a little more. And yeah, unlucky, but then pretty lucky after that.
Yeah. I've never punctured my lung. What's that feel like?
You just you get knocked, wind
knocked out. Yeah.
But one time I had a bruised lung and it felt like I just had a really big cold, exactly like a really big cold. But this one of it being punctured, you're just really, really short of breath. You can't, you can almost start to get it back a little bit, but then you're just working on mildly losing your breath, after a while, but just everyone said I went to fucking Zen mode. It was just so much dust in your eyes from the rotor wash of the heli and just laying there and just want this fucking neck brace off. My neck isn't hurt. Take it off, but they won't, and just fully just zenning out.
Yeah, you're just I'm not here anymore.
Yeah.
When I saw your feet up in the heli, when I went down, you were just when you're switching helis, I was oh, his feet's up. I'm his back hurts. Yeah. That immediately told me, I was oh, damn it.
Yeah.
But then even when he was in Zen mode, we were kind of covering when the other helicopter came in. He was can you fix my finger?
Oh, I had a dislocated finger the whole time, and I'm just fucking put it back in.
And they're like, look, the one guy's in there. He looks over and he's like, oh yeah, for sure. And he just yanks on it. And he's like,
Dr.
thank
Crosby.
you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, the other thing I wonder if they can do event-wise is it was very strange to just like not know what the deal was. A lot of people left. Obviously, you can't, like, it's just up to the boys, like, when they drop, basically. But I wonder if there's, like, a window where they're like, okay, we can only...
So, I think I know where you're going with that. In our rider handbook, that there's a thing that states within 1 hour, if you can't go, they have to make a decision to either postpone or go to the next day or just to take first runs. And I feel like there was, like, a big hole in what was supposed to happen. Were you technically rider liaison, or was that we never officially?
Yeah, every the last few years when we haven't needed a rider liaison, Todd's always like, I don't know, choose Zink or Kyle because they're the oldest, you know, and in the past they have been, but they never even picked it. So there's a huge stone unturned of who do we talk to? We implemented a rule, we put it in the handbook, we're going to speak about it in this riders meeting. Who, you know, we're all going to funnel it through a rider representative, but then we don't actually pick a rider representative. It's kind of, you know, a lot of...
And there were supposed to be 2 as well.
Yeah, good intentions, but not like a couple of things.
To follow through.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.